Hello friends, I am Pratik from LWP Labs. Welcome to a new module of Azure Data Engineer. In the first few modules, I will be showing you how easy it is to create a free Microsoft Azure account, how you can log in to your Azure portal, and what all are the advantages that Microsoft Azure provides for the users and the
Go to
organizations.
your
So let's start.
Google Chrome page and just type in azure.com. So as soon as you type azure.com, you can see now that the page has been loaded, right? Now over here, what you have to do is you can see that there are different tools and technologies in this website. So over here, you can see there's an AI powered assistant, similar like a chatbot. You can ask some questions to the Microsoft Azure, and if your query matches with the chatbot, then you will get some replies. And also, these are some of the trending news of Azure, what's recently happening, and what are all the projects that's been going on. And here are the some of the solutions as well. And you can just play around with this tool. There's a lot of other things as well. You can see that why the Microsoft was named by leader by Gartner, and these are the resources by roles. So the way where people work with the Azure, the IT professional, developers, data analysts, business leaders, startups, students, all of these people, they use it. And there is an Azure global infrastructure as well. So this one I'll just show you. So basically, this is where and all is Azure is applicable in the whole world right now. So over here, as you can see, just like if you have guys, if you have played like in a video game, you might have seen like the maps and all is similarly same like that. They have created an easy way to see where and all it's being shared. The data, this is the view map, the view table. So over here you can see Australia's location, data residency, the year which was where it was there or started, and the availability zones. Zones are also there, products, all of that is given over here, and also the links have also been provided here. Everything in detail is given, all the location regions for your application. So we'll come back to that later in the future class. You will come to know what I'll be talking about. So yeah, that's the Azure global infrastructure. Now coming to the starting part. So first of all, what you have to do is you need a Microsoft account, guys. So in order to start with that, I will click on this get started with Azure. So over here, first thing, there is two types, guys. There is an Azure free account, and there is the other one is pay as you go. So this one is after the free trial is over. So first, as you guys are new, we will start with the basic one. That's the free account. So we'll give this try Azure for free. So I have already have my own account. So I'll show you guys how to start with a new one. I already have logged in with my existing account. So here I've given an account, and here is the password. And here you have to give your name, give your country and region. So I'm from India, so I'll give it as India. Birth date, I'll give you my birth date. After that's done, all the verification details will be given over here. So hold on, let me just give you. Let me check, guys. Hold on. After all of that is done, guys, you will be redirected to a page where they will show you the billing account and all your personal details will be given. So I'll just show you that how that page will look like. Yeah. Yeah, so over here, guys, you can see. So as soon as you are logged in, you will be redirected to this page after you click that start Azure for free. So this is the sign in page. After you are signed in to your Outlook or your Microsoft account, then they will ask you your personal details, your country, region, your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. So why they are asking you your phone number is because they will either call you or give you a text message in order to give. This is very important, guys. So some of the people, they will be stuck while giving the phone number. The next option, they won't be they you won't be able to click this second one, that's identity verification. First thing, you have to provide your phone number. After you have provided your phone number, then only you can proceed to the next step. That is the identity verification. Next, what you have to do is provide your country code, phone number. Then here there will be an option called text me or call me. If you click on text me, you will get a message. So just type in that verification code, click on verify code. And once the verification is done, then later you will be here, won't be charged. You might be charged maybe $1 or something just for the confirmation. After that's done, you have to give first, it's all of your card holder name, your number, your all your personal details should be entered over here. After that is done, then you have to agree. After the verification of your card, the credit, it can be either credit or debit card. After that is done, then you have to go to the agreement, second option. Then you have to click on these two check boxes. So this is very important, guys. So you have to check these two boxes. Then you have to click on sign up. After that is done, then you will get a message saying you are ready to start with Azure. So just click on go to the portal, and then you will be redirected to your portal. So I'll show you guys. So this is how the portal looks like. And these are the some of the free products, that's free services, I should say, that is available in the Azure. So there is I'll show you guys all these free services. So there is many free services that's available. So these are some of the, I'll show you some of the most important service. There is an app service where you can build your application, you can deploy your application, and also scale them, and you can find and also use APIs as well. And also you have Azure DevOps, where you can build apps in any language. There are many languages where you can use the Azure DevOps as well. You can, and also there's a CA, you have to build your, and you have to, there's a build and release pipeline also as well. So there will be some limit for that. So over here, as you can see in this column, that's written free monthly amount. So for advisor Azure service, it's unlimited. For AI bot service, there is a limit. That said 10,000 premium channel message and service. So similarly, when you come to app service, there is up to 10 web applications that can be deployed, or 1 GB of storage and 1 hour per day. After that limit is done, then you have to go with the pay as you go subscription. So similarly, like that, many options are there. As you can see, these are some of the services that's provided by Azure. And yeah, so this is what the portal will look like. So this is a SQL database. Over here, you can create your database. So whatever project that will be hired to you, that is where you start creating a database. This is the Microsoft Entra ID. This is basically your Active Directory, all your personal details, the users groups, all your roles and permissions will be given in this service. And this is the storage account. Storage account is for the front end users, that will come back to later. I'll tell you later. And this is the app service where you will deploy the applications. This is your dashboard. So like that, there is many services, guys. Many services. So now most of you guys might be wondering, like, what will happen after your this one is after what will happen, like after your subscription is over, right? So you will be having, I'll show you guys what happens next. So what happens if you exceed that? So first thing, guys, don't worry, an email message will be sent to the owner, that's you. That's your name, and your depending on your email, or it might be your phone number, you will get a text message. And also the resources will be disabled until you pay it for the next time. So that's what they call it as pay as you go. So that's why all the resources will be stopped, and your existing database and the front end storage accounts, all those will become read only. You cannot edit, you cannot update, or you can't do anything with that. And then finally, the subscription can be upgraded with pay as you go. So only if you pay, then only you will be able to use your Azure service, Azure portal, I should say.
Welcome to LWP Labs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view free Azure DevOps live classes. And for more videos like this, please contact the number shown in the description. Happy learning!